Yeah. Can I live?
Yo, what's good? I'm Marcus B.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy T Kane.
And this is the Non-Negotiable podcast. T Kane, how you feeling, man? Mental health check-in. Where you at this week? Where we
Bro, you know we at. We on spring break,
at?
man.
We in the clouds.
This that time of the year all teachers, all students, just everybody waiting for that's in their education field. So I'm so turned. It's the first day. I love being outside on like a Monday when everybody else kind of moving and I'm able to slow it down a little bit. So, man, I'm 9.5, 10, you hear me? It really don't get no better than this. You know what I'm saying? So how you feeling, Marcus?
Man, I'm really in the same range. Like I said, a week off of work, but you getting paid. Is that a vacation? I didn't put no days in for this.
Talk to me nice.
I didn't put no days in for this.
Talk about teaching,
hey,
boy.
Man, I'm waiting to January for this.
Nah, facts.
It said next break 2 months. I said, tell us.
And it's crazy because I remember counting down the days. I was like, bro, we got 6 weeks. And I remember telling the teacher that. He was like, man, 6 weeks. I'm like, boy, that's close. You better knock these days out one day at a time. You know how I used to be in camp, football camp. Like, bro, oh my God. You might have 15 weeks left, but it's just 1 week at a time. Like, you get the 6 weeks left, you're like, oh, it's almost over. So that's how I was thinking about it the whole time. End of the road.
But look, this week, speaking of camp, we are discussing mentality for success.
Speaking of camp.
TK mentioned, we talked about it. It's very subjective. You can have a whole separate, different mentality, but still, achieve a good level of success. We're just going on our take and our mentality for facing anything in our life. Some paths here to T. Where you at with success? What's your mentality?
Man, before I get there, I just want to say there's a quote that says success leaves clues. And although the mentality of success is subjective to each and different person, but there's a rule book to what I think we would all deem as successful, whether it's like a successful career, healthy marriage, healthy relationships, friendships, your mindset, being able to control your emotions. I think that for me is what details success. And I think for a lot of other people as well, because from the people that I've studied, all the mentors that I've had, from the Zig Ziglars to Les Browns, to the Wayne Dyers and Bob Proctors, all the people who wrote all these self-help books, they've always talked about just those 5 or 6 things that I've named that equate to success. But yeah, man, the mentality, just now to answer your question, which was you talking about the mentality.
What's your approach to life?
What's my approach to life,
mentality, man? It ain't got to be competitive. It's literally like, this is how I approach my day.
Bro, I'm all about efficiency. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people confuse effort with results. And I'm not just a person who's just going to be doing stuff just to say I'm doing stuff.
Yeah.
I want to make sure everything I do is intentional, that is for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? So let's start off with me. I'm a everyday 5 a.m. guy. I'm either going to hit the gym or I got a gym in my garage. I'm going to work out because that workout and that. Now, I started off with workout, but before I even go work out, I'm meditating. Like, I have to get time to myself. I've meditated every single day for the past 7 years. And it's crazy. People have so many different, and this could be a whole nother topic about just meditation.
Definitely.
Because so many people, when I tell people this, they're like, but how do you meditate? Like, what do you do to meditate? Me, like, man, I'm doing the old version of meditating, the standard version, which I'm getting in stillness, sitting a certain way, listening to usually 432 hertz or something like that, and I'm breathing deep and I'm getting into the present moment, not thinking about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's I have to do that. If I don't do that, like, I feel as though I'm working in vain. I'm working backwards, because the first thing I got to do is control me. You know what I'm saying? Make sure my emotions and my mind is right. Okay, so then after that, like I said, I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna go to work, gonna hit work. Then after that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't know, I'm a big time barber, especially before I started doing this. I was cutting a lot of hair, cutting a lot of people's hair, have my own barbershop. So I even do that now, do a lot of travel home cuts and so, I got my kids, got to practice, all that type of stuff. So if I'm able to knock that out all in one day, and also with the stocks, I'm really big on stocks because ultimately that's what I'm working towards.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be full-time trader. Reading those charts at night. If I'm able to knock all those things off the checklist, then that's a successful day. And we know that every the journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. So that one day, me being successful that day is just me taking that one step. Then the next day is another step. The next day is another step. In order for me to get to that ultimate goal, which is 1,000 steps.
So for you, it's like a plan for progression.
It's a plan for progression, man, and that's all I'm focused on is my progress, bro. How much I'm progressing, and not how fast I'm progressing. Sometimes I get fixated on that, which causes me to like knock myself out of alignment a lot. But for the most part, that's why I'm so big on meditation, so I can control my own mind, so I can stand in the present moment and just appreciate where I am. You know what I'm saying? Because what you appreciate appreciates. So I don't want to be.
Hold on. Hey, bro, hey, hear that one more time. Roll that back, man.
What you appreciate appreciates.
See, I was trying to say that, but I know I stutter.
Nah, you hear me? So look, I'm gonna say it for you.
Right now, I'm like reading it. I gotta read that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say it for you. So it's like I know what I appreciate. So I'm just more so always trying to focus on what I do have, what I am doing, as opposed to what I don't have or what I'm not doing. You know what I'm saying? So that always just keeps me in the mood to be able to conquer each day and not get frustrated by the things that I'm not accomplishing. You know what I'm saying? So just to wrap it up in a nutshell, that's definitely like my mentality on success, or like how I bring, what I do every day, or the mentality that I have waking up every single day. So if we can go on to yours, I know yours gonna be like, I love hearing about yours, because every time I hear about yours, I start tailoring mine. I'm like, damn, okay, okay, because I'm competitive. We were talking about that before we got on here.
Competitive mindset, man.
Yeah, and not a competitive nature as like a envious type. Envy. No, I want you to bring your A game, bro. Be the best that you can be, so I can be like, oh,
it's possible.
It's possible. And I'm finna beat you. You're not finna outdo me.
And me, like you're in the league, you gotta increase that gap, that space between y'all. Yeah. So it's just like it's a competitive thing. It's a couple balls.
Iron sharpening iron, though. That's what it is.
Dirty. Just keep going.
So what's I'm not to cut you off.
Are you good?
But what's like, let the people know, because everybody love Marcus Lowry. You know what I'm saying? So look, what is your like mentality, or no, what is not? I don't want to know what your mentality. How important has your mentality been towards your success? And let me throw out some success, because I think people need to realize this about you, bro. Like, my man had less than 10,000 followers on TikTok last year. He has 400,000 followers on TikTok today. On Facebook, this guy just started posting reels on Facebook, 4 months ago, 5 months ago?
Oh, 3 months ago.
3 months, no, my bad. 3 months ago. This man has 20K followers now. He is getting paid from Facebook. He is getting paid from TikTok. He is getting paid from Instagram. He has done this consistently every single day. He has posted a video every day for a year. Do you guys know how, all my content creators, I know you know how hard it is to be consistent with recording videos. Bringing your tripod, not important, not forgetting your tripod, not forgetting the stuff you need to record the videos. Like, this man is doing this every single day, and it's really starting to pay off. He's experiencing what I like to call a quantum leap. A quantum leap.
The quantum leap.
You know what I'm saying? And so basically, I had to give people a little backstory on that, because I think a lot of people follow you, but some people have come in late.
Yeah,
they haven't seen the whole. They haven't seen the whole journey. So I've seen comments where guys are like, "Man, how are you living this lifestyle? Or how are you doing this?"
I've been called cap.
Yeah, like, no, it's real, but he's working towards getting it. I've seen this guy get, like, Marcus is doing it.
I'm getting to it.
Like, Marcus is doing it. A lot of people talking, but Marcus doing it, man. Marcus getting a. I ain't gonna say how much you get. Marcus is getting a bag, man. He's getting a bag off of this. Man. So a lot of people should be, especially a lot of content creators, a lot of young men. Marcus is 23. 23. Marcus is 23. Like I said, man, listen, I ain't no hater. Man, if you're shining, I'm gonna let you know you're shining. You feel me?
Don't give you flowers nowadays.
If you shining,
I'm
finna let you know you shining, bro. Like, I'm the type of person, if you clean and I see you on the street, I might stop, like, hey, bro.
Got it on,
man, you putting it
on,
on.
My guy.
Like, cause I want, like, everybody needs to, like you said, we do a lot of like critiquing on people, and it's like, man, let's let's
Get that love, man.
let's give them some love while they're here, man, because it's not enough love going around. So anywho, sorry about that rant, but I did want to get y'all a
I
backstory on my
enjoyed it.
guy.
I
I
enjoyed.
know you
I
did. I know
enjoyed the
you
rant.
did. I know you did.
I was quiet the whole
I
time.
know
I was
you
like,
did.
yeah,
I know
let
you
him
did.
cook.
So look,
Let him
I
cook.
wanted to give y'all a little backstory on my guy. So
Man,
so you can really listen to on what his mindset is, and if you are aspiring to be someone that does or has the type of following or building your platform, this is who you need to listen to
bro,
right now. So
it's
Marcus,
a journey.
how is your mentality? For one, what is your mentality, and how has that helped build like the platform and success that you're experiencing right now?
I mean, I feel like it's very simple. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they say in the Bible, faith without work is dead.
Facts.
So I pray because it's up to God, but I work as if it's up to me.
Facts.
Like,
I
that's
like
my
that.
mentality. My
I like that.
mentality is simple. It's consistent effort.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go off motivation. It comes and goes in waves. But for me, I'm gonna get up and get it. Like, for instance, if I'm sitting here and I see another guy doing what I aspire to do,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so motivated because it's like, yo, it's feasible. Someone else just did it. Okay, someone else just did it. And it's crazy because, like, with the content space that I'm in right now, I had no idea what this looked like. I'm living someone else's dream. I didn't dream this dream.
Mm-hmm.
I'm posting whole time. Remember Airbnbs I had?
Yep.
I'm posting for a
And I
brand for
forgot
the
to I forgot to
Airbnb.
mention that.
So I'm like, this is my whole scheme. But it was like doing that consistently. I'm like, you know what? It's simple. I'm gonna post a video every single day. I don't care what the video look like. I don't care how long it take. I'm gonna put it up every single day. And literally, I edit a video every single day.
And just not to so a lot of people, and I want you to start back where you went off. A lot of people wait until like things are perfect, until the coast is clear, until there's like no road, no cars trying to cross the street at all for them, and for them to move. And it's like, man, if you're on that path to success and that journey to become the best version of yourself, you cannot wait. And let alone wait for the perfect moment, because you're never gonna reach that perfect moment. Now is the perfect moment. Now is the perfect time to start. And if you keep putting it on, you keep procrastinating, eventually it's gonna be 6 years later, and you're gonna be still having these same
Right.
excuses,
Right.
saying you're gonna start, saying you're gonna do the same things. And I promise you, if you ain't doing it now, you're not gonna do it then. It's one last thing. It's this quote that I love, bro.
Hit it. Hit
It
it. Hit it.
says,
Hit it.
"Wherever you go, there you are." And it's like, man, I
Mm.
don't care who you are, wherever you run to, how many different people you get around. You're taking you with you. So if you're not doing it now, you're not gonna do it then. You know what I'm saying? So start working on doing it when things aren't perfect. Start working on taking that leap. Fortune favors the bold, man.
Simple as that.
Fortune
There's a
favors the
thing.
bold.
A lot of people are scared of taking their risk. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be perfect. You can go to my page right now and go back to my earlier content. It's definitely some G League, minor league baseball, very much amateur Sunday church league type content. Like,
Yeah.
it's very much a beginner, but like, you seeing your growth going to push you and force you to propel forward. Like, I don't know, like I'm one of those guys. Like, I read a quote. It was like, a boy is unable to reach manhood until he reaches a limitation and get a good sense of himself. I feel like in life I
Facts.
have not ran into that brick wall yet. So I gotta keep trying because right now I have this unrealized sense of, like, I don't know, like, undefeatedness. I feel like I can't lose. Like, I honestly feel like you put anything in front of me, I can do it.
I
Like,
love
I,
it.
I don't care what you do. I don't care how long you've been doing it. You give me time to focus on it and to consistently put that work in. I will beat you at your own game. But
Exactly.
that's the little boy in me. As a
Mm-hmm.
man, you know your weaknesses. I have not done enough stuff yet to know what I am not good at.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna keep doing everything that comes to my mind until I reach that limitation, and I can sit back and say, you know what,
I don't think you're gonna reach it.
I can't do it. I
I don't
can't
think
do it.
I don't think you're gonna reach it, bro.
Nah,
Cause I'm not gonna lie. I haven't found anything that I'm not good at yet.
exactly. Like,
Except the only thing that I'm not good at is being fake. In which, you know what? I can be good at that. I just don't like doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like
very
it's
uncomfortable.
it's I don't like I like and it's off topic, but when I say being fake, it's like not telling people how I feel, not telling people the truth. Whether you know what I'm saying?
Keeping
Because
the
I'm
peace.
out. I'm people like I said. We had a conversation off air, or just even just months ago about our personality of how we used to be big people pleasers and
Yeah.
how we had to really overcome that. And that's a mentality of success too.
Mm.
Is you can't, bro. I don't care who you are. If you're going to be successful, there are going to be a lot of people that you're going to piss off. You're going to piss a lot of people
Daily.
off who not doing it. You're gonna piss a lot of people off who tried to do it, who didn't succeed. It's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna be mad at you. And if you're focused on pleasing everybody, you might as well not even try to even be successful, because you're going to get there and be miserable because so many people are going to not like you, or so many people are going to critique every little thing that you do, or try to put you in this box. And I'm telling you, man, like, if you're focused on pleasing anybody but yourself first,
It's not gonna work.
it's not gonna work.
Like
It's not
basically,
gonna
like,
work.
I
It's gonna
feel
be super
like
stressful.
when you're doing something new that no one has done, they're gonna critique. They hate what they don't understand. Think about
Right.
racism. They hate what they cannot
Exactly.
understand.
Exactly.
So I feel like going down that path that no one is on, you're going to have to expect criticism.
Yeah.
But what that poem say, I took the road, let's travel by, and that made all the difference.
Facts.
So you know when you're going through a territory that ain't been paved yet, you're a trailblazer, like be prepared for discomfort. And I
Yeah.
want people, I lean into discomfort because I want to grow. Like I do something random, bizarre every week.
Me too.
Just, let me just do this. I thought I can do this. Let me try it out. And I might not be able to get it done in my first swing, but it's just like the fact that I'm gonna try it again and I'm more comfortable. Like me, I started writing poetry a couple months back. I'm
Mhm.
writing 2 poems a week since then. I went
You're gonna have to
perform
read one on here, bro.
I got a lot.
Yeah.
Sage.
I'm already knowing.
Like I literally went on a stage with a fear of publicly performing.
You did that on stage?
I
bro?
did it. I went to the Freeman in Dallas a couple months back. I went on that stage. I wrote a poem. I went up there and I presented it. They was rocking with your boy.
Well,
too.
you did it because you were afraid to do
I
it.
did it because I had I had a situation as a
Like
kid
that.
where I had I had to prepare a little mini sermon. It was like
Mhm.
a church thing, Southeast
boy looked
District,
like a
Arkansas, Junior Deacon. You know, and
Yeah.
I'm in there and I lose my whole sermon. My mom told me up. She said, every 45 minutes I come in here, it ain't pound, I'm getting you. And like I said right now, my mama, Pamela Burns, she a woman of her word.
Yeah.
'Cause every 45 minutes she came in
that
there,
mud.
she put that foot on my neck. So I had to rewrite it and I go up there, y'all, in front of my whole church. And I started talking, right? And I keep in mind, I have a speech impediment since I was a kid. Like, I'm not a good speaker. It's better now. Back then, I sound like an alien. Just that's how I sound. I sound like so already I got that baggage on top of me already. Me didn't have a lot of money. I had on a hand-me-down suit. Do you know what they mean? It didn't fit. Bro.
Big suit.
Big suit. Big suit. I had a hand-me-down suit on. So it looked like I had on parachute pants. They were real baggy, but the belt was tight.
Boy had the daddy suit on.
I look bad. And I get up there and I get freaking speaking. And I went blank.
Oh.
And keep in mind, it's a Southeast District Church Conference. So you're talking about 1,000 folks in the church. And I get up there
With the big suit on.
with the big boy suit on. And I forgot. Yo, and you know this church, you lost it when you hear that. That's all right.
That's all right, baby. That's all right, baby.
Oh, I lost it.
Take your time.
Let them use it.
Yeah, take your time.
So I just said thank you, and I stormed off the back of the church. I'm crying, like I'm in the church, 'cause I was a sensitive kid, and my mama met me at the back of the church, cussed me smooth out.
Mama was
'Cause
ready.
I know she's embarrassed.
Biting her
too.
lip like a mug. And them. I can't. Ooh,
She cussed me
I
smooth
can't
out.
wait till I see it.
And since then, I had a fear that I could talk in front of people,
Mm-hmm.
but performing. So like I had to do that. And I'm like, you know, I can do it. I did it.
I love
I'm probably
that.
gonna do it again.
You got uncomfortable,
But
and you grew through that.
yeah,
A lot of
man,
people are avoiding discomfort, man.
don't avoid that. Man.
Like you can, if in order to grow, you have to get broken down. To get broken down, you have to do something that's uncomfortable. That speech broke you down. You know what I'm saying? And that,
Broke me down.
and you even something that broke you down. You waited a couple years, of course, but you dove back into it and was able to conquer that, man. And it made you stronger through that.
Confidence shot through. I did that speech, man. I did it, and my speech it wasn't X-rated.
Mhm.
Yeah, it had a couple of little stanzas I had. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I remember when I said it. A girl said, "Ooh."
Yeah, I like that.
I said, "Yeah, I got it. I got it."
Yeah,
I got it.
exactly, bro.
But like since then, my poetry only has gotten better, and I'm gonna perform more. But it was just like it's one of them things. Like I said, it was something I was uncomfortable with. But my mentality, being the man I am now, is I can do that.
Right. I can do anything. I
that.
can do anything. And it gets to the point to where when you get that confidence, you're like, man, I don't care what you think about me. Like, who are you? Who am I trying to impress other than me? And if I'm impressed, I know you. If you're not impressed and I am, that's just on you. Like, long as I'm impressed, I feel like everybody should be impressed because I'm the hardest
Critic,
person.
like,
I'm my toughest critic. I'm
bruh.
my toughest critic. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I can't be worried about what other people worried about. Other people who are not happy, who are not fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? Who don't put in the type of work that I put in. Like, why am I even considering their point of view when they already are a negative person in general? You think they're gonna have something positive to say about me? It's like, nah, man, you can never focus on that because if you continuously focus on that, you're gonna be exactly where they are in a miserable, stuck position. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
and it's you in order to become successful and to get the things that you want to get, you can't have that type of mindset. It just does not work.
And like you mentioned, like I am my biggest critic. Like what y'all think is phenomenal, I feel like that's the standard. Like I
Yeah,
had this quote. This
yeah.
guy said, "You set the standard, and I stand on it."
I like that.
Like your ceiling is my floor. Like
Facts, bro.
cause like I said, I shoot for the stars, land on the moon. I will literally set my goals, and I would try to make them unattainable. Like yo, if I get, cause I know if I put in consistent
We
effort,
just
my
talked about that.
mentality, wherever I end up yet, I'm still out of this world.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I always set my standards crazy. And like I told you, like my brands and all that, my standard, I set my goal at the time seemed so unfeasible. Like it seemed impossible. Like it was like, you know what? That's gonna be tough. I don't even know how. I'm nowhere near that, but I said it, and then now I walked past it.
Right. Really flew
I
past that
flew
mud, bro.
past it.
Like it's crazy to witness and experience that, but I'm glad that I'm experiencing it, or at least seeing it because, bro, like I saw where you came from.
Bro,
I saw the grind that you was putting in, and I knew I'm like, yeah, this finna go up for him. But no, I had no idea that it was gonna go the way that it's going thus far. And it's only 3 months into the year.
like I be getting emotional because, like I said, I have a vision, and I share my vision with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody. They say you shouldn't do that. I don't really care. I want
That's
people.
very
I feel
yeah.
like
We that definitely need to be a topic too, cause
yeah.
yeah. But anywho, go ahead. My bad. I ain't mean to cut you off.
I would share my vision to everybody because to me, these are now accountability partners. If I say I'm gonna do something, I got some friends to be like, "Hey man, what last year we got a bakery or something like that?" It
Mm-hmm.
was like, you know, we put this last year, we do
Yeah.
that. So like, I will literally voice it, and I'm like, I put it out there, and I gotta stand on it.
Facts.
I said it, and I gotta stand on it. I mean, I'm telling T Kane the vision. T Kane like, okay, I ain't no T Kane
Mm-hmm.
from a can of pan of paint. I'm showing him, I'm telling my TikTok, I'm telling him my plans, long term plans. He just like, you done turned me up.
Yeah, I remember saying that,
He
bro.
said,
You turned me up.
Turn me up, bro. He said, I thought I was going hard, but I see I can do more.
Yeah.
You done turn me up. And
Straight
then the
up.
folks you kind of want to have in your corner, because I'm like, I'm sharing my plans with you, and I can read your body language, I can hear in your voice. You're not really a fan of my plan.
Right. Right.
So
You
why
hear it
should
instantly.
why should I allow you to engulf in the success of it?
What this quote is like, make sure you around successful people so your wins don't sound like bragging.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta be around those type of people, man,
I'm
because
getting it.
you have to be able to be yourself, bro. And if you feel like if you're excited about something that you're experiencing, you ought to be able to share that with people around you. And a lot of people don't want to hear that though because they don't have anything exciting going on in their lives. And really wish they probably do have something exciting on in their lives. Their focus is just on what they don't have and what they're not accomplishing, so they can't even notice it, the good things that they have in their lives. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's very important to surround yourself around the people who root for you, man. And not only they root for you, like of course they root for you, and
Have some
also
realism.
yeah, right, and they're also real with you as well. You know what I'm
Like,
saying? Like,
they don't say
but
don't.
if you on your stuff and you really doing what you're supposed to do, and they rooting for you, just like man, I appreciate that, bro. Because like you said, it ain't really much that I could like, even if I wanted to be real with you, like which I am real with you, but it's nothing to critique. You know what I'm saying? You're not
Bro,
out here wilding. You're not out here. It's like you
I don't
really on
party.
your
I
P's
be
and
locked
Q's.
in.
Yeah,
But
you
then like
locked in.
like I said about happy running that's real. I believe a yes man works in the enemy.
Yeah, bro.
Don't send me out in the abyss.
Facts, bro.
Cosign. Like I have some real friends that they will cuss me out. Like I don't have friends that go, yeah, Mark's right, that's good, yeah, do it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I have some that going really looking out for me. Like my mom, she's like that. She's looking out for me the most. But I just feel like you need those folks around you to kind of like gauge yourself. Like even with like my TikTok, it grew, and I'm really excited. And if I get feeling too greasy, my sister Cass, if I go in that high horse, she gonna knock me right off that
So they
mud.
bring you right down.
And I don't think I even be on the high horse. She was like, "All right, hey, simmer down." Hey, say simmer down. So like, yo, these are folk. You know, a lot of folks don't want that because they feel like it's hating, but you know what
You know
hating
where it's
looks like.
coming from. Like you can sense it, bro.
Like
Everything. And that's another thing. Everything not hating, bro.
everything ain't hating,
Everybody
bro.
not hating on you. Some people are really like just trying to
Look
tell
out for
you,
you.
yeah, to look out for you and like, hey, slow down a little bit.
You
Hey, I
can't take
think,
it though.
yeah, I think you should really take everything into consideration that someone tells you because nothing is a coincidence. Everything, coincidences are the name given for laws unrecognized. Everything happens for a reason, man. So if someone's telling you something, take heed to it. Like anybody can tell you anything that's helpful, even if it sound like hate. It might be some truth in it, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Razzle dazzle.
Yeah, take heed in it. Even examine it yourself to see and really be honest with yourself to see if this person has any validity in their claims. And really, like I said, like really take into consideration. If you and after doing that, if you think like, dang, they might be hating, then they probably are. But usually, for the most part, even in that hate, there's some truth there that you can use in order to make yourself a better person. So it's all about, like I said, and once again, that's my perception.
Mentality.
It's all about your
It's all about
mentality.
your
It's all
mentality,
about
man.
how you think about things. Like I said, I think things happen to me, not for me. I mean, I think things happen for me, not to me. You know what I'm saying? So whatever I go through or whatever you know what I'm saying, whatever I encounter, I know that it's something that I can learn from it,
Oh
whether
yeah.
it's positive, negative, or, you know, whatever you may have it. Like I'm going to learn something from it, and I'm going to gain and become a better person from that experience. But that all has to do with your mentality, and if you're going to have a one of success, you might want to start taking some of those attributes and adding it to your toolbox, so you can start to see your life change. Because, like I said, I've seen it change within my life. I've seen it change within his life,
Crazy.
and man, it just success leaves clues. Everyone that I've read, everyone that I've studied, they said the exact same thing.
Like and
For real.
everything the same with everyone. You know, you have a vision. You said like I know like my routine is predicated on my goals.
Right.
I'll take a major goal, I make it to small checkpoints, and I do my daily routine to allow me to hit checkpoints.
Yeah.
My goal is read 20 novels a year. I read 25 pages a day.
I like
I
that.
took the major goal, I made it small.
Right. Smart. Make it smart goals.
You know, so that's kind of like my approach. That's my mentality. Like I wanna live. Like I'd rather try something out and fail and live with the pain of failure than with the pain of regret. I don't want to sit
Man.
down and be like, you know, hey, I wish I did that because that's my fear. I have one fear in life other than snakes. I mean, snakes like that,
I don't either.
but
Figuratively and literally.
like I'll fool with it. My biggest fear is laying down and dying with unrealized potential.
Because you have, and especially
Like
that's a
man,
big fear for people who know that they can do so much.
like
Like, there's no doubt in my mind that I could become a billionaire. Like,
that it out,
that's not far.
that
That's
it out.
not a far fetched.
And I bet some of y'all went. And that's
Right,
it tell you where they at with it.
right,
That's how
exactly.
it is.
And that's not a far fetched goal to me. And I'm not afraid to come online and say that because
Claim it.
probably, to be honest with you, 6 years ago I would have hesitated to even say that online. But I've like now I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of, and it's like billion. Oh, okay. Jay-Z did it.
It's just
Jeff Bezos did it. Whoever did it. Why? I feel like I'm way liver than them. Why can't I? You know, and not even why can't I? I just know I can. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that I want a billion. If that's something that comes about, great. I like me. I'm more so about doing things on my own terms, when I want to do it, how long I want to do it, and whoever I
it's
want to do it
time.
with.
It's all about time.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about having my time. So however much money that takes for me to live on those terms, if it's a million, a billion, a trillion, that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not counting out anything. I know I could be a billionaire. I know I can. I know I can accomplish that. And it's all because I know who I am. I've done the work. I put in all the time to go within and figure out all my triggers, not all of them, but for the most part, my traumas. I'm working through those. I've noticed, like I said, we already said that we've established that we were both people pleasers. Once I realized that,
Recognize the habit, gotta break it.
gotta break it. I started making myself uncomfortable and started to tell people no.
No. Like I just literally put myself in predicaments that required me to say no.
Man, me too.
And like, bro, and then like getting comfortable with people being upset with me.
And that used to be the worst thing in the world, like people being upset with me and like thinking that I wasn't like cool, or you know what I'm saying, not like cool, but like thinking that I was like a asshole or something like that. Excuse my French. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shoot, I've been working on that for the past 2-3 years, like just
It's
making
a
sure,
continual thing.
yeah, like standing on who I say I am.
But also, that dude was like gaining
Non-negotiables.
knowledge. Like you gain, like I learned from the Four Agreements. If you ain't read the Four Agreements, put it on your bookshelf. Must read. Got to. And it was like insults is nothing but confused flattery. Someone who's
Facts.
insulting you, they're actually complimenting you. Like somebody told me, "You think you all that?"
No, you do.
I think I'm pretty cool.
Yeah.
I never said that, but it lets you know that you're seeing me, you see my growth, you see I make you uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And you're feeling less of yourself. So instead of you looking in the mirror and be like, let me improve myself, I'm gonna criticize myself.
Right.
I think you better than that. You ain't cute. Stop it.
Yeah. What did it say?
Pam jeans good.
Yeah, I like that.
All of them look good. Don't do that. But it's kind of like, recognize that a lot of these insults are just reflection. They're really just voicing out their insecurities. And taking it as once I took it as that, I don't get offended.
Reflection and projection.
Like it's kind of like in the book it says insults are poison. There's only poison if you drink it. So if I consume your insult, it's harming me. But if I don't take it, it returns to center. It's only an issue. I'm making an issue.
If you know who you are, no one can tell you who you are not.
Simple
you know
as
what I'm saying? You have to know who you are. And then those insults, you would think they crazy. Like you can't tell me anything about me. Like I'll take it into consideration. I will take it into consideration. But I'm gonna ultimately decide if you're right or not. I'm not gonna make you think or like you're not gonna automatically be right just because you said it.
Like someone at TK, you think you're all there, bro, because you got that job, you got that truck, and it's just like, no, but you really counting what I got going on. Like, you're really a fan,
right?
Really
that's all it is.
And it's like, but like now, let's say somebody tell you that, and you look at them, and you go, shrug it off, walk out. They feel like you're not worth my time, and they feel that,
right?
Like it didn't get them. There was a reaction out.
Exactly, bro. And that's what you can't give people reactions. You gotta. It's my college coach used to always say, respond, don't react, because reaction is so unconscious. You just automatically. It's like when they test your reflex. It's a reflex, but a response is you thinking and like you're consciously deciding how I want to answer this. Not just a subconscious thing that just pops up based on what the emotional trigger that or just the emotion that was triggered based on what they said. It's actually taking time to go over what they said, examine what they said, and decide.
Premeditated.
Right. Do I want to respond? And that might take that person might say something, you really might stop. Like, let me think about this for a minute.
Let's ponder this.
Yeah, because a lot of people just going back and forth. And it's like, bro, nah, I'm not reacting. I'm gonna respond because a lot of people are doing things for you to react.
But if you know me, I'm witty. I have the quickest
comebacks I've ever seen in my life.
When I say I'm good at that,
he's amazing,
bro. Like I would take the words you gave me and I would reshuffle the words.
I've never seen that.
And I would deliver, and I remember we was at work and we were making jokes, and I was seeing them back quick. And DK was like, "You must want like a debate team or something."
Yeah, like I'm like, bro, like
and I was on moot court in college.
Like, bro, this dude is good, bro.
And I'm quick with it, so like. And I'm not gonna lie, I take pride in that.
Yeah,
and it was, I could tell. So hard.
I could tell, bro. I could tell.
I got one for you.
I said, "Dang, this dude is really good." And like I said, I noticed. I'm observing, man. Like I'm paying attention to everything. Like in the way he was just, I'm like, "Whoa, this guy is talented."
I don't even gotta think about it. It's literally a reaction. Like I don't even gotta give it no thought. I'm just like, what that come to mind? Boom. And I'm like, yeah.
And it all made sense. It wasn't like stupid. It was like, whoa, this is. Bro, this is witty.
Hey, Matt would be like, what?
Yeah, right. Like,
from? I'm like, bro, I don't even. I can even tell.
He's definitely a special character when it comes to stuff like that.
But it's like controlling that impulse and being like, you know what, we're gonna take that one on the chin, and we're just gonna turn the other cheek.
We're gonna turn the other cheek, bro, and we're gonna walk away.
Nah, if you think it's too sweet, I'm gonna show you can get sour real fast. Like you keep trying,
but that's how you know a true man. It's like I don't have to show you my dominance. But if you make me, then I will. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you like more than anybody else has ever shown you in your life.
I'm a warrior still. I'm just in the garden.
You hear me?
Warrior in the garden,
man. Other than a garden and a war, you better choose which side you on. And I know for sure I'm that warrior in the garden. But I'm also I like gardening too. You know what I'm saying?
Some
But
serene.
it's just
I'm trying
that
to chill
balance,
out. Like,
right?
don't make me turn up.
It's that balance. It's that balance. You have to be able to, be violent. You know what I'm saying? Or have the capability of being violent. Put it like that, for lack of better words. But
all like our approach to everything is derived from our upbringing.
right.
Like my mom has a mentality: if I don't do it, it don't get done.
Mm-hmm.
So she gonna make sure it gets done. And mine come from my mom, and then from being an athlete.
Yeah,
I want to compete every single day, but now my field is life.
I like
I'm
that.
competing every single day. Yesterday I did this. Well, let's keep going.
Right.
How long can we do that? I be seeing like that's a challenge on TikTok. 90 days straight of posting. I'm pretty sure I posted 9 days alone this year. Like,
Yeah.
I've been posting probably
Every day,
120,
bro. Going
130
hard.
days straight. So it's kind of things like I can't compete with y'all because your standard is my floor.
Right.
I have to literally set these goals.
The boy said 90-day challenge. You like, I did that already.
I did that already. I feel like I don't,
Yeah.
because it wasn't a challenge. It wasn't like I wonder if I can do that. It was more of this is what I do. I don't question it.
It's even like I told people, like I was working out every day, but I felt like, of course, I'm pretty strong. I'm benching 225 is like what people work up to get toward, and it's like that's what I warm up with, bro.
Work sets.
It's like it's different, right? It's different standards to this, and you can fool and that's why you got to be real with yourself. Like I could use everybody else scale of like going hard and say like, okay, I'm doing 225, like I'm working, and it's like, but be real with yourself, bro. You really should be repping 365. It's like you're not pushing your limits, so don't compare your limits to everybody else's. You got to know who you are and push yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if not, you're not gonna maximize your potential. You're gonna be where they are, and then again, they might be maximizing their potential because your floor, like you said, their ceiling could be your floor, but if you comparing to them,
too envious,
right?
Watching them too hard.
You going off their motion, then you not even, like I said, their ceiling is your floor. You're not going anywhere because you're doing your minimum.
Like you competing, and like don't compete where you don't compare.
Facts, bro.
You feel like there's not a
like
crowd I want to be in with. It's not people doing what's gonna excel me in life. Find someone else and be like, okay, this is them. Now, what is my goal? Gonna help me get me closer to that lifestyle I want.
Facts.
And then literally come up with your own standards. Set your own. I set goals every couple months. I'm not gonna go out. I did not set it high enough because I don't know what the good Lord got in store for me. I don't know what God has planned for me.
Great things.
I'm just planning based off my understanding. And then God comes in and I'm like, no, tenfold.
Right.
And I'm like, whoa. Like now, my whole expectation of what is possible for me to set up by 10. So now I'm like, I'm here now. Okay, well, maybe if I can get this, I might be able to get that and work towards that. And that's how I work. Keep setting new goals. Like, don't like reach the bar, be the bar.
I like that.
So we keep going. We keep going. Like growth is a continual thing. And it's not stop throughout life. We're progressing. And just because you meet somebody who has a higher level of progress in life than you, don't mean they're better than you. It's just that they're progressing at a different rate.
Yeah, and they're in a different chapter in their story.
You can't compare that.
Yeah, comparison is the thief of joy. Like, if you comparing, bro, just know you better be using it for good. Comparing to, like, make yourself get up and out the bed and do better. Because most people compare, and it literally steals their joy. Literally steals their joy. But, man, I think...
we can roll this all. We done filmed like 4 5, but we keep losing it. Like, the camera keep turning off. We've been talking about excited 2-3 hours.
At least.
Man, we've been rolling for a little minute. Now it's a little dry. But we're going to have to roll it up this week. We're going to continue next week. Hit a comment down below for like some topics.
Whatever y'all want to hear, just let us know. We want to cater to the crowd.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it to you guys. But with that being said, I'm Marcus B.
It's your boy T Kane.
This is the Non-Negotiable podcast. See y'all next week.
Peace out.
Can I live? My mind is infested.